The energies that we are ingesting are energies that we can't see moving with the physical eye. And we tend to think that just because we go into the supermarket and we take this food or this meat and we put it in a basket, that the energy is not alive. The physical don't have to move. It's the spirit of the emotions that is recorded inside of the enzymes of the genetics of the animal that you are about to ingest. What do I mean by that? When an animal is slaughtered, you have to understand that an animal has feelings, it has a spirit, it has a force that moves it just like you. Anything with a central nervous system is connected to a force. It is conscious. So it's transferable. Anything that deals with this object or entity or being is transferable. Because the central nervous system is connected to that force above our head, which we call the sun. And the sun is not what we think it is, but this video is for another day. But when we are taking in animals, right, that the last thing they felt was emotions, fear, pain, and anxiety. All of these energies of emotions is being transferred into our blood first and foremost. And then it goes into that chamber in our heart, which processes these emotions. So now you are being snatched by emotions that are not your emotions. You are feeling feelings that is not yours. So to speak, you are taking in things that are using you as a host to be a part of things or to engage in things that is a false perception. So now you have the spirit of the animal running rampant in your blood, trying to cross over. But you are blocking it from being able to cross over. So this video is to basically do an overview of spiritual health. Because again, as I said in the past, anytime your physical health is distorted, your mental health is distorted. And everything that you eat determines how you perceive things, right? How you regulate your principles and how you deal with each other. So what I want to talk about is the energies that we are ingesting. Because a lot of people like to detox, but they don't clean the gut. The gut should be the first thing you clean before you detox. Why is that? Because the gut is similar to the brain. And what does the brain do? It processes information. Your food contains information. And like I said, the animal, the last thing it felt before it was slaughtered was what? Emotions of fear, pain, anxiety, and etc. That is the information that you are processing into your genetic codes. And these enzymes, which is contained inside of this food or this meat, right, act as binary codes to your DNA. So you have your natural binary code set up, which is being altered by artificial codes, right? Because the central nervous system acts as a computer. So now you are taking everything that is processed inside of the central nervous system of this animal into your body and becoming like this animal. You are becoming the emotions that it felt before it passed away. Again, your physical health has a lot to do with your mental health. And what you eat determines the perception of your intelligence. We are all walking around obese. Why? Because we are taking in hormones, for an example, from cows. You are drinking milk, and one glass of milk contains 500 plus cells. Think about it. So the cow has a natural hormone in it, in the milk, this bovine growth hormone. And this hormone is made for the baby cow. So when they take it in, it tells its body to grow like a cow. So now you taking it in and you wonder why the majority of America is obese. And then some of y'all go around certain animals and wonder why the animals don't respect you. It's because they sense the energy or the force of the animals that you are eating. Animals can sense things. They are more psychic than we are. They are not tampered with. Whatever the sun beams into their soul or into the force that is regulating their perception of consciousness within their being on this earth, they listen to it. We are the only ones that have lost our way in nature. When you eat fear, when you eat pain, when you eat anxiety, this is what you manifest inside of your biochemical structure. This is what you manifest, right? As a being who's supposed to be an intellectual over top of everything, seen and unseen. This is why a lot of us don't get visited by intelligence. Because your body is putting off or dispersing certain energies, which is repelling a lot of the stuff that wants to really get to you, to give you things in your DNA that could possibly evolve you beyond what you are and who you are. Show you things that you can't see. Don't you know that the chemicals that they put in your food, that you put in your body, is fighting the sun? They don't even need to spray chemtrails anymore. They are putting stuff in the food that can cause your body to send out transmissions to suppress certain intellect from the sun that's trying to get to your body. We have to understand that we are immeasurable. We are unseen. We are not the vehicle. We are not an I or a me. Once you go out of the realm of being the physical, right, you are now in that thing that we call space, meaning that there's no beginning or end. You see, the concept of life is to grow, is to evolve, is to learn. But if you are not manifesting, right, the concept of what you are is dead. Because anything that don't manifest is at a dead level. Anything that can't think cannot create. Your paintbrush is your thoughts. And your mind is where you create the magic for your thoughts to be able to exist as a reality. You are not just here. And until you see that, you will not know the powers that you hold within your soul. There is no tomorrow for you to go to start something. Start it now. Don't let Monday through Sunday keep you from being able to manifest. Because now time has become your slave master. And you're not here to be the slave of time. You're here to master time so that you can see yourself within the realm of time to be able to do things that you can't do outside of time. Within the realm of the unseen, there are things there that is waiting for you to evolve. But it cannot come to you and do what it needs to do for you because you just stand stagnant. You think you were put here to just work, club, look good. You were put here to master something. All of our duties is to master something. Each and every one of us have a distinct journey, and it's not what the world tells you it is. Every journey is a soul to fate, and every fate is immeasurable to man. So without man, there will be no destiny. Everything that they have taught us is backwards. Inside of our body right now, there are worlds connected to worlds outside of what we call space. A lot of us won't get it. A lot of us will. But to those who are more isolated to their self, who don't get along in relationships, you are the chosen ones. You are the ones who have a duty. And you can't spend 1 second in the jurisdiction of the worldly enigma. The enigma of this world is to make you think that this is real. It's only real because you're trapped in a brain. When I say you trapped in the brain, I'm talking about the mind. That's the tower to the soul, which is trapped in the heart. After the heart stops, the soul transfer. We are benevolent beings. We are intricate creatures. But outside of being these things, we are unseen intellect. An intellect that cannot be measured by schools nor by understanding. Because what's greater than understanding other than that which you feel? I used to always tell my son, don't believe something because you see it. And even when you understand what you see, don't believe the thing that you understand, because that understanding cannot go beyond what you feel. Our ancestors reincarnate every single day. Y'all waiting for them to come back, but they reincarnate every single day. And it's what you add to your soul that makes them greater every time they come back. Because you are your ancestor. You don't have to wait for them to come back. You are them. So represent them well.